Sound off like you've got a pair, and welcome back to our Kerbal Space Program career missions. And I have been experimenting with some rockets, and I think we could do the Explore the Mun mission. And while we're out there, we can collect some science. We're going to accept this contract, and I have time warped some in order to put the Mun in a good position for us to get a flyby of it. We'll go to our vehicle assembly building and open up. We've got our Mun shot Mark 1. We're going to make a few adjustments to it. I'm going to add a bit more fuel to make sure it can actually get there. But this rocket should be able to take us by the Mun, return home, gathering science the whole way there. Take it out to the launch pad. Turn our SAS on. Keep our throttle at about where it's at. Lift off in 3, 2, 1. And off we go. Hopefully to the Mun. We don't have to land, we don't have to orbit, all we have to do is fly by it, so we just need a rendezvous. Keep gaining speed, keep climbing. Solid fuel is almost out, so full throttle. Use the solid boosters, and of course they don't detach. I love it when they don't do that. We are approaching our gravity turn height. Carrying those solid boosters with us is no good. It adds extra weight. Also doesn't want to turn very well. Keep turning. Get our... We want to make sure it stays on an equatorial path. Otherwise, we will completely miss Mun. See what we're looking like. That's good. That should give us a Mun rendezvous. Sounds like my French fries are done in the background. Space travel makes me hungry. Alright. Use those. Excellent. All of it went off. That is good. Did not want to be carrying that extra weight, that dead weight. Yes. We should most definitely have a Mun rendezvous. Likely time accelerate through the majority of this. Let's try to get more height, less arch. We don't want to miss the mun. More altitude. More apoapsis. Back the other direction. We have burned through that stage. Just use the next stage. Keep her climbing. Keep her climbing. Thing that we don't have to do in orbit. We just want to rendezvous. We could do a straight shot and return home. Let's see, we've broken a speed record. That's always good. Climbing. Up and away we go. And stop. We will time accelerate up to that altitude. Hopefully we have a rendezvous with the mun. We haven't upgraded our tracking station or anything like that. We've lost all contact with Kerbal. Yes, we have a flyby of the mun. Excellent. And that completes our contract. Explore the mun. While we're here, we might as well. Yes. It's 50 science right there. We're going to transfer that data to our little capsule, our little storage container. We're going to log pressure data. Keep that. Can we... Oh, there's my daughter. Making noise. Let's get more science. Temperature. Transfer that data. We're going to observe the mystery goo. Keep that. Transfer that data. Yep. Up there. Now we can do a crew report. Keep the experiment. The EVA. We're going to do an EVA report. Keep that. We're going to take all the data from there and we're going to store all the data in there. This way we can actually don't want to drift too far away. Oh. Log pressure data. Alright, we're going to board the ship again. My daughter's not happy. Not happy with me doing science. Board it. Turn our SAS back on. Going to log more pressure data. Take more temperature. Log the temperature. Keep that. Another crew report. Keep that. Another EVA. Keep that. And we need to grab our... Take the data from there. Let's find our... Take the data from there. We're gonna store it all in our capsule. We're bringing extra science with us. Let's do our flyby. Let's just time accelerate past all that. That has put us into an actual orbit of Kerbal, so we're going to have to burn out of that. Do we have enough fuel? We should have enough fuel to bring the periapsis down. Closer without going past. SAS on and burn out of orbit. Bring that down. About 78, yeah. And then we will burn out once we get closer so that we can cancel out our speed. Kinda flew past it. That is fine. Burn off some more. Of course is bringing down our other periapsis. We get closer. Exit time warp. More stuff in the oven done. Let's time warp some more. Get down to about 100. Coming in rather fast, but we're gonna cancel out a lot of that speed as best as we can. Close that door. Not that it matters. We're going to be jettisoning everything. All the science gear, all of that. We're going to be jettisoning it. Let's cancel off as much of our speed as we can. What little fuel we have. Let's hold on to this as long as we possibly can. We've canceled off a lot of it. That's good, though. We will be able to survive this descent. I like the ambiance of having the lights on. rather quick. We should be getting our plasma trails soon. Our heat shield is heating up. There we go, plasma trails. Burn this speed off. Come on. I don't like hearing explosions. We are coming in super hot. We're going to be at a very low altitude when we open our chute. We are at a safe speed to open our chute now. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Open up at about 5,000 as we usually do. I'm sure it looks like we're going to be having a water landing. Chute. Turn off our SAS. And time Excel. Chute's fully deployed. Time Excel all the way down. And we will succeed in completing our Mun rendezvous. So we got 4 science for exploring the Mun, 4 more science for exploring the Mun, and we got 1 science for speed, 2 science for flyby, 3 science for gravitational influence of Kerbal, leaving it, and then 1 science for escaping the gravitational influence of the Mun. Let's delete all that as we got a lot of science. Let us see how much. We're going to recover the vessel and see how much science we have now. We had 86 before our flight. And we are sitting on 252 science. That is a hell of a lot of science. A hell of a lot. We are going to be able to research a ton of new stuff. So first we're going to go with our electronics. I always go the electronics route. Leaves us 162. Let us see. What will we do next? Flight control. And we might as well get that out of the way. Let's see. Space exploration. We can carry 4 Kerbals. Advanced flight control gives us lander cans and monopropellant tanks. Landing, more struts, small landing gear. Interesting. Better I like the better aerodynamics. We can make an actual airplane with us. We're going to leave the facility. And we're going to see what we can do with the new missions, atmospheric surveys, temperature surveys. Ooh, these are flights below. We can do a temperature survey. Ferry the VIP. Oh, we can do another ferry of a VIP. Ferry 2 tourists. Orbits. Science data from space around Kerbal. Transmit and recover scientific data from space. We can do that. We gotta orbit the Mun and do a spacewalk near the Mun. A stack decoupler while orbiting the Mun. I think science data we can do. We can definitely do the temperature surveys. That gives us more science. And and see about we're gonna see about ferrying 2 tourists on an orbit. I'm gonna accept that contract. And when we return in the next video, we will be... What's that? Ooh, scientific data from... Nope, remove that. We will be doing our flight for temperature readings. So I'm gonna experiment around with some of the new aircraft parts. And in the next video, we will attempt the... I think we'll attempt the tourist mission, and then attempt the flights if we have time. But I will see you in the next video. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, add a comment. As always, happy travels and safe flights.